Joe Carducci here, day 4 at the Chet Atkins Appreciation Society Convention in Nashville, Tennessee. The 41st anniversary of this great event. You know, every guitar on this planet has a story. Robert Hawkins, standing right here next to me with his white Falcon, has a story for us. Hey, Robert, how are you, sir?
I'm right. Thanks for having me so much. I'm so glad to be here, man. You know, I wanted to tell you a little story. So I was 8 years old in Appalachian Mountains. My dad had just got back from Vietnam, you know, from serving in the war. And I was 8 years old, and I asked him to please come down to the music store that I'd frequented earlier. We walked down to the store after he had worked. He was really tired. And I saw the most beautiful guitar I'd ever seen in my life. And I said, Dad, I got to get down to that store. You got to come and check this out. So we went down there, and unfortunately the guy said, you guys can't afford this guitar. I'm not going to take it out of the case for you. So I was bummed, and I hadn't been bummed. You know, my dad, you know, had been nice enough after work to come down to see me. So fast forward, last Christmas, Ben and Sean over at Lane Music here in Nashville, they heard about my story, and they said, we want to make it become a reality that you get your Gretsch White Falcon. So 50 years later, I walk into the store and we strike a deal, no negotiation. They gave it exactly what I wanted, price-wise in my head. Never happened in my life. I've bought a lot of guitars, man. This is a serendipitous thing. So I walked out, and they had ordered me a Gretsch White Falcon, and came in at Christmas, and I was the first one that took it out of the box and made a big deal about it. And so it's my latest purchase, and got TV Jones pickups in it because I wasn't going to buy one without them. So, you know, it's just one of them things that, you know, was meant to be.
That's a way cool story, man. White Falcon, this is the Cadillac of Gretsch guitars right here in front of you.
Amen.
And you have a great father. Is he still with us?
Yeah, he's still here,
awesome.
man. Yeah.
That's so awesome. Well, thank you for sharing that story. You know what? I want to know a little bit more about you. What else do you do, sir?
Well, I'm a special education teacher. I work at Page High School and Williamson County Schools in Tennessee. I've been a recording artist. Came here to play music, and I know that's real rare. And then I also am an author, and I'm working on my second book. I had a book of matches come out right before the COVID, and it's now in a museum in the Smithsonian Institute Appalachian story. And my grandmother married a man. He survived the Great Depression, World War II. My mom was 9 months old. My aunt was 3 years old, and he was murdered on his own property. Went to the state Supreme Court twice, and like I said, it ended up in the Museum of Appalachia, Smithsonian Institute Museum. So just took on a life of its own.
That's a great story, very touching. Well, thank you for sharing your story. Thank you for being here, Robert, and God bless you.
God bless
and
you.
We'll see you down the road, okay?
Thank you, brother.
All right, talk to you soon.
Bye.
Over and out from the Chet Atkins Appreciation Society Convention, Nashville, Tennessee. Out.